shortest one that I can get it on right now. So one of the big things she's going to learn to do is reach forward with the limb. Does she know how to do high five with this leg?
Well, she uses that to actually.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is teach her to do high five and place this in your palm.
Okay.
Right? That's going to be one of the things. So when I go to put on the device, I just kind of hook these over a little bit so they're sitting here. And then usually what I'll do is I'll sit like this.
Your new leg, Thistle.
And that should sit in fairly easy like this. I just want to make sure this wants to go right to the back. This is, yeah, so we may end up just okay. So I'm going to take some scissors. I'm going to trim.
These extra little pieces hanging there. Good girl, Thistle.
And then this one right here. There. So, this fits really nicely, and that actually is just, it's not rubbing, I don't think, there, but that's where we're going to watch for rub marks, is right there. So,
look at you. What you got?
So you can see, this is making a big difference to the way she sits already.
So, like, what is going on? What is that?
I know, hey?
What is that?
That looks really good.
What's this?
I know. What did we do to you?
So this
Says, I'm not sure, Mom. I'm really not sure.
What's this? What is this? What is this thing?
So, when you watch her run around most of the time, she walks kind of like this. She lets this hang.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big shift to bring this elbow up to where the other one is.
Look at that.
Does that ever look cool?
Puppy. Girl.
So what I did was, this is going to be probably your most important piece of paper right here. Okay. Walking and running are going to be eventual goals, but really for the first probably 2 to 3 weeks, we need to focus on developing the stability in her shoulder and working on her balance. Okay. So we're going to start with high fives with and without the device. But when we do the high fives with the device, I want her to put that paw right up into your hand, because this is the first thing she needs to learn, is to swing forward and then put that faux, we call it a faux paw. So,
there you go, good girl.
Practicing, yeah, she's gonna pick it up super fast. So we're gonna practice first with straight sits and a sit to a stand, right? So we really want her to practice sitting and then do a sit to stand, because she won't wear this all the time, only when she's going outside. She won't wear it in the house, right? So it's important that she has really strong rear limb muscles. So a good sit to stand. And then the other thing that they recommend to do is a proper down in a sternal, right?
Yeah.
When she lies down, does she normally sit straight on her chest?
Yep.
Good. Yeah. So that's
on the back of the couch.
Yeah.
It's your favorite place. Good girl, come on.
So this is going to be, because she's used to having her shoulder and her elbow dropped, picking that paw up to swing it out from underneath her is going to be probably our biggest challenge, right? Come on. So, and of course right now that is going to be, it'll be sticky on this.
girl. Come on, puppy girl. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Come on, Thistle, pick up that toy. Pick it up.
This is, I don't know, Mom. I don't know.
Good girl.
That's the hardest part, because the easiest thing, and this is what's happened, Dr. Kearns was telling me about one of the patients that she had
Good job.
originally had a prosthetic that hadn't been properly gait trained on. So it was used to putting a device on and holding the leg out of the way. So then when they got the new device, had to go a long way to try and teach her how to undo that bad behavior and get a new one.
Good girl.
You guys are gonna get
Good girl.
really far.
Good job.
There's
Good
a good
girl.
girl.
I didn't bring my clicker because she's the clicker about that. You click every movement on that.
Yeah, you're totally gonna do this.
She'll pick it up.
Okay, so I want you to feed her standing in her device. So put her device on, make sure she's nice and square when she's standing, right? And don't be worried about like repositioning the leg. And let her sit and eat her, or stand to eat her dinner, and then just pick up a leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna do some three-legged standings. I don't want her resting on this hand, okay? But what we're working on is this shoulder stability right now,
Getting her, yeah.
okay? So you're gonna start with 5-10 seconds because that shoulder's gonna tire fairly quickly. And then once she's good with doing that, and we can work her up to about 30 seconds. See, she's a little less comfortable with me lifting this leg up. Once we're good with her doing that, we're gonna start lifting this one up
Nice.
and having her balance on that one. She's gonna learn this super fast. Super, super fast. So, that, every time she gets a meal, you're gonna have her, once she does a full transition from a down to a stand. So what they wanna do is they wanna teach her lie down in a full down. What is that?
A lickety stick.
A lickety stick.
Stand. Thistle.
This is pretty out there.
Stand. Stand. No, stand. Come on. Come here. You want this thing. It's just flavored. This one is cheese. I've got a beef one at home. This one, if you're healing, they can just take a quick look in our filling up with treats too.
That's awesome. Okay, so the key things that are going to help you shape her behavior is doing a high five while she's standing, as opposed to sitting and do a high five. If you can ask her from a down to a stand and then a high five, once she does that high five, she's already reaching forward, because this is where the big stumbling block's going to be. Learning to get that leg up from underneath her and swinging it forward. Okay? So she can learn how to do a high five with that leg while she's standing. So pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. Then it's just going to be a matter of walking in it. So we could put her on the ground right now and just let her wander around the clinic and see what she wants to do.
So then I should let them call and give a reason why.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a chat.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay, okay. So it's not meant to be. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what's that thing?
Good girl.
Okay.
So it feels awkward, and a bad habit's going to be learning to drag 4 hours.
I had to pick between so many Joe photos.
Put this right here.
I only had like one Dave photo, but
Beauty. Who wants to come say hi to Thistle?
It's
And
the coolest looking brace ever.
it is the very coolest race ever. Oh, look.
No.
Hi,
Is
Thistle.
they watching you? Yeah. Girl, pick it up there. That's a girl. No.
If you enable push notifications, they come up like.
You can move your arm. You are now.
Yeah, like that.
She's like,
I know, that's going to be the hardest part.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to adjust.
you.
Well, it's her first time.
Dr. Kearns, when she fits a front limb device like this, She doesn't allow them to even start walking in it for the first 2 to 3 weeks.
So what do they just puts it on?
Practice weight shifting, practice balancing. That's the big thing.
Girl. I had Baxter was my pet.
She says, I'm not sure.
So let's give her a minute to rest, and I'll go over all your paperwork with you. And then we're gonna practice putting it on and off. Because you can see she's still kind of leaning over a little ways.
I know.
I was like, oh,
I know.
Are you stressed? Suddenly she's like,
I don't know what to do. So we're gonna come in and shut the door so she's not too worried about all the people outside. And then we're gonna go through all of her paperwork. So,
Are you still recording? Oh, okay.
all right.
Here's mine. I have to probably see to do this one.